When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. The Sooners. When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another team from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Sooners will boot it away to start the game. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Alabama's offense will have the football first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Oh, he's got some space. Made a defender miss. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. If you're going to play Bama tough, you're going to find out really early if you can handle the running game.
They're going to check your chin. I mean, they're going to come in and they're going to give you a steady diet of it. Even when they've had great quarterback play and spread the ball out, it's still a physical principle. They're going to make you stop the run. If you can't stop it, it could be a long game.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. Wants to throw. It's Russell. Fires to the big fella. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. Quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's got it on the move. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bama!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Oklahoma's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm.
There he goes! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give on the option. Got the first down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Really nice run. This guy brings balance to this offense. It's not all high-flying aerial passing attack, too. You go back to Adrian Peterson, DeMarco Murray, Samaje Perine. They've always had guys in these spread-up tempo offenses that have been able to give them balance and force the defense to stay honest. That's exactly what this guy brings the Sooner offense.
Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Fires left. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. And the Sooners moving quickly to the line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Turning it on! And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it.
No, let's not make football hard. Quarterback sneak has worked, and it continues to work. Keep using it until they stop it on those short yardage plays.
He'll pull it on the read. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. This is a designed run. Got some room into the goal line. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Got his man on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Young. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the shotgun, the inside give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. From the gun. Wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hale. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Breaks into the open. Pass to 10. Touchdown Tide. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. A third and short coming from their own 20-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. It's Sategna. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Snap it to the back. He's in open space downfield. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Sooners back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The give to the back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. The Sooners come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Back to pass. It's Mateer. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Sooners! Looking for the time with the extra point.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to beat the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Handoff to the single running back. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win Fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. He wants to change this route. To the air on second down. The short hands, it's Williams. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I know, everyone's yelling, like, you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up the third down. And guess what? Nowadays, fourth down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
Find space on the right. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Dropping back, it's Russell. Good timing on the quick out. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Takes it from the gun on third down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Can't make the grab on third down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. It is loud in here as they try to help them get a stop on fourth down. And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They'll give it to the back. Find some fresh air. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Goes to the option. Now the toss. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And
He's got some space.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and it's just and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
So now it's 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Russell. He's got him. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Sategna. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to 1st down.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run the toss. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Kearney. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Sooners are in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Wheeler. They'll spot the ball up to 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The option look. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Steps away. Oh, what a cut! Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Here comes the heat. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room, probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we got our work cut out for us in this game.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Pulls it in. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Got it in the middle, it's Hale. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Hale. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Sooner offense returns to the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Makes the grab. It's Robinson. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. He's got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away. Get the touchdown, get the first down, or just get down. And the quarterback does. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a catch, wants to make a move upfield. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Got his man downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll go back to work on offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
To throw, it's Mateer. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Sooners send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. To the air on 1st down. The quick out.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Finds a crease at the 20. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
From the red zone, looking for a man. The screen, he can go. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Hale. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Touchdown, Alabama! They take the lead with the 6.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play.
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
A strike downfield. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And the Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in, it's Sategna. Turns on the Jets. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes that Alabama offense. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Finds his man. It's Hale. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Grab near the marker. It's Meadows. There he goes. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Got it in the middle. It's Hayes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Catch in the middle. It's Hale. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Dumps it to the back. He's got it on the run. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does the linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Back to throw, it's Russell. Oh, they're after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Kearney. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll do it himself. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. They'll try to pop the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
I tell you, they tried to go draw in the middle of the field. That back had nowhere to go with the football. He was tackled right away for a loss.
Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Got the back over the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Gibson. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? The Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little. Turning it on! Finding an escape route. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. Might as well give it to him again. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Caught near the sticks. It's Wheeler. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Sooners racing to the line in a hurry-up.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered to get to the football.
He'll pull it down and run. Short gain on the play before he slides.
And because of the success this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, it's not open. Take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have it.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
All right, they get the completion. Don't get the first down. So we've got a massive decision now, 4th and inches. Personally, I like QB sneak. I think that picks it up right here. No matter where you are in the field, you can keep this drive going.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Now they'll run the draw. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. 6th play of the drive coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Snagged in the middle. It's Sategna. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Michigan is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been clicking in every facet of the game.
To the air, it's Russell. Quickly to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find it.
Breaks into the open. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Edwards. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This defense has to hold it right where it is. Score tied late in the game. Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, better look out! Open
up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hale. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Dropping back, it's Russell. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time? Breaking on the ball. It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Right back up top on second and 10. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just a short pass to the tight end. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a 3-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
Not much working there. It'll be second and 9. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
The quarterback takes a knee. A hostile environment can have a major